The man had to force his wife to do manual work every day. As long as he lost money playing cards, he would go home and torture the woman desperately. The wife, who couldn't bear it, chose to cut her wrists on the roof and commit suicide. Unexpectedly, she woke up a few hours later. After Daqiang went home, he immediately hung up the gold bracelet on the internet for sale, but an accident occurred as soon as the information was released. I saw a scratch on his hand out of thin air, which was exactly the same as the wound left by his wife when she committed suicide. The panicked Daqiang rubbed it desperately, but the scratch was getting deeper and deeper. At this moment, the phone rang suddenly, and the marks on his hand disappeared in an instant. The panicked Daqiang answered the phone, and it turned out to be the buyer who called and asked him to trade somewhere the next day. But the next day, Daqiang came to the agreed location, and it happened again. 1 billion. In order to go home early and cut the video, I bought Taiters in the melon seed used car, which only cost 99,000. Each car has an official test. The Tram 3 electric system has the original quality assurance, and the battery has a 100-day repurchase guarantee. Guazi recently put thousands of cheap personal direct sales cars on the shelves. You can also go and have a look. Buy a used car. Guazi is guaranteed. Daqiang waited at the agreed location for a few hours, but the buyer did not appear, and even the phone wasn't answered. But when Daqiang was about to leave, the crowd nearby caught his attention, and he saw a man hit by the roof, lying on the ground covered in blood. Daqiang saw that this person was somewhat similar to the buyer, so he tried to call the buyer, and after confirming the official buyer of the deceased, Daqiang turned around and was ready to leave. Unexpectedly, at this moment, the mobile phone suddenly rang, and after a closer look, he found that it was the buyer. This scene completely scared Daqiang, and immediately trotted all the way home. It's not good to take it back. It's really evil. Such a weird bracelet will never dare to stay by his side again. Daqiang planned to take the chest to the pawn shop to sell, but strangely, all the pawn shops on the street were closed for protection, just when he was about to go home with a disappointed face. But this time Daqiang was only slightly injured in the accident, and the other two young people were scapegoats. The police took out the bracelet and asked if it was his, but Daqiang didn't dare to admit it at all, because the origin of the bracelet is unknown. Coupled with the strange incident that happened recently, such evil is not enough. After returning home, Daqiang thought he was free of malicious intentions, but unexpectedly something terrible happened again, and finally said one more thing. Now the melon seeds are guaranteed.